My name is Mariam Eluma, and I am the founder of Hobiee. So Hobiee is a gamified sharing platform where people can share pre-owned items they no longer use, and businesses can also share unwanted resources to basically promote their business offerings. Okay, so Hobiee started in 2020 because of the growing waste problem I observed. I saw a lot of items ending up in landfills that could have been reused by others. And so I decided to set up a platform where people could share pre-owned items, and then others who needed these items could obtain them for free or at minimal costs. So Hobiee offers a very a gamified way for people to get these items. So they use our virtual tokens and then they bid for them, and that's how they receive them, basically. So I used to live in this estate, right? And just around, very close to my house, we had this huge waste bin. And, you had to pass by that waste bin, maybe to go to the supermarket or other places. Every time I would pass, I would see household items, TV, furniture. And at the time, I remember an uncle who had to take a loan to afford some of the same things I was seeing in the trash. Then fast forward, I went for masters in the UK, and again, I saw the same problem, because a lot of international students after schooling, they leave behind everything they bought for school. So, I was just seeing items in the passage, in the bin, microwaves, rugs, because, for them, it was expensive to take these things back home, but yeah, they just discarded them. I saw that this wasn't just a Nigerian problem, this was a global problem. So I got back home. I came back to Nigeria and I decided to do something about it. I started on a Facebook page, just very, low cost, wanting to test, okay, how do I go about this solution, right? And then I set up this Facebook page. And at the time, to get items on the page, all you had to do was like and comment. And then we used this random selector, basically, it was called Woobox. And, it randomly selects who wins. So I think the first time that we saw success, a friend had given a printer he wasn't using, and I uploaded it. A lady won the printer and she was so grateful. And when she got the printer, she ended up giving us her wedding gown. Yeah, so we're so excited, like, oh my God, wow, okay, this looks like it could work. So we posted the wedding gown. A lady won the wedding gown. She thought it was too good to be true. So she came with her husband. And when we handed her the wedding gown, he was like, okay, this is actually real. So I'm going to make you a business card. Thank you very much, just for free. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm seeing, the ripple effects. So she wore the gown for her wedding, looked beautiful, returned the wedding gown, we posted it again. And so, it was going on and on and on until, I think the last time when we posted it and somebody won, and when we asked the person for the wedding gown back, the person did not return it. And that was like, ding, ding, ding. Okay, we have to make this more sustainable. And we cannot just focus on us, being the only ones listing items. Other people have items to list. So Hobiee was basically created from observing everything that happens on the Facebook page. So all the features. Oh, wow. Okay, so since we started in 2020, we've grown a lot. So we started from, just being a platform for individuals to list pre-owned items to, pivoting to businesses now being able to list their own items. So because of the inflation problem happening in Nigeria, it has basically changed consumer behavior. So a lot of retail businesses are experiencing items expiring on the shelf. So they're very desperate to let go of these items, like, instead of them disposing these items, especially because there's a lot of food waste now. So Hobiee is that place for them to list items as well. Something we also introduced is the Offload, our YouTube series, where we position public figures, politicians, influencers to basically participate in the sharing economy. So we interview them on their sustainable business and lifestyle practices. And during the interview, they're letting go of items. And then these items end up on Hobiee for their fans and followers to obtain. So I think that is one of my greatest achievements, because typically, platforms like Hobiee are used by, the average individual. But with the Offload, you now have, the upper class, yes, also participating in this, and they're seeing the real impact of, their items on people. So, yeah, I would say the majority of beneficiaries so far on Hobiee have been women. Over 60% of beneficiaries have been women and youth, especially mothers who always need items. You know, kids are constantly outgrowing items. So mothers love our platform, as well as university students, you know, because education is expensive. I mean, and every semester you need new resources. So Hobiee is basically the place for them to go. Okay, community, equality, sustainability. Okay, so I would say a major challenge that we faced has been funding. So I mean, it's well known that African women receive less than 2% of VC funding in Africa, basically. So it's been very difficult. And we started with bootstrapping, and then, you know, we're very grateful for the support of the Royal Academy of Engineering, who ended up giving us grants for our business. We got grants twice from them. So that has been a major issue. But, you know, with the offload, you know, why we introduced it was we're able to leverage, will I say, the popularity of the people we're featuring on our episodes, and also their fans and followers, to create more awareness. That is a way we've been able to manage that challenge. And, you know, with the people we've featured, we're now able to reach out to sponsors and, you know, businesses, bigger brands to partner with. I would say so far so good. We are scaling that. Hi guys, my name is Mariam Eluma of Hobiee, and this is Emerge.